Where you going, little guy? Hey, we have Joe. Welcome, Joe. How you going, guys? Welcome back. This is episode 12, my single-player Tiveden world. Let's get on with the episode. Well, this is surprising. Okay, I have no idea what kind of game this is. I never played this when I was a kid. But I think it's just impersonate, run around until you run into a building. That seems to be the catch of this. I'm not sure what kind of loop these guys are stuck in, if they're trying to harvest or they're trying to go to a door, or I have no idea what's going on here. But as you can tell, I've got some baby villagers being spawned now, and that's just by these guys breeding from getting food from these crops. So there's enough crops here to keep these guys, let's just say, interested in each other, and you don't have to specifically trade with them to get them to spawn or to breed. So I think that's pretty cool. Where is this zombie? He's probably outside here somewhere. But yeah, I thought this is an interesting concept. I'm not sure, how do you get them out of this? If I stand here, I'm like, oh, there we go. Are you dizzy? You got to be dizzy after that. I was dizzy just watching it. Watch out. The father's here is... Or is that the mother? I think you're the father. Wow, you guys are fast. Yep, better watch out. Looks like we've got martial law going on here. This guy's just keeping out watch at night time. So what I'm going to do is leave these guys to themselves. I want to check back on Joe later on in the episode when he's grown up. See what trades he's got. He should be the first villager, I think, that was spawned after going to the snapshot. And yeah, I'm interested to see what trades he gets. So let's go on to something else though. Okay, I think this is going to be a bad idea, but what the heck. Woohoo! Oh, here we go. Yes! Just wanted to place a slime block just as I was falling there. That was pretty cool, actually. And yeah, just like that, we have slime blocks. So, I'm not sure how I'm going to use these in my world, if at all, really. It's kind of a bit of a, I don't know, more of a fun thing to do. Probably more useful in multiplayer kind of maps, or some kind of multiple game aspect in multiplayer or something like that. So, but I'll have a think about it. I might use it to, yeah, perhaps just have an actual space so I can jump down from this tree and land on some strategically placed slime blocks, maybe. Maybe you could hide some in the leaves here in the jungle here. I think it would probably blend in okay, actually. Let's just try it here. Oh, it's 2 blocks deep. Damn it. Oh no, it's actually there. You can see through it. It's actually dark. So, yeah, that blends in very nicely, actually. Yeah, I think we'll try and find a use for these. Anyway, let's head back to the island. Now, I'm pretty sure what I'm looking for is in this chest, in one of these chests anyway, just up here. Whoa! Take that, little guy. Didn't see that coming, did you? See, you got reinforcements on the way, but that's alright. What I'm looking... Ah, there we go. TNT. That's what I was after. Gotta love having some TNT. I don't think I've used TNT since blowing up parts of this river system to create the river system. So this used to be all pretty much an extension of the mountain here. It's kind of gradually sloped down to the height level of where that desert hilltop is just there. And so I've got a fair bit of items and sand. I actually need to move. What have I got in this one? Just some various things. I need to move all this into my storage place eventually, but for now I can just sit there out in the sun. And what I'm going to do with this TNT is clear out a reasonably large section in the ground. Basically building or creating a large hole in the ground. And because what I really want, so what I don't really have is some large farms on my island here. And I don't want to create something that's just a mammoth of a farm, automatic farm above ground. That's why I've got my little hobby farm over that way. And that's fine for what I need it for on this island. But what I was looking for the other day was some cactus. And I don't really have a decent source of cactus on my island or anywhere near my island. So out in the desert there, which is that direction, I've got some cacti out there, but it's not really enough to really even get half a stack or even like 16 cactus I have to really go hunt for them to get them. So what I want to do is down in this little house, I don't think I've ever shown this, this is just one of those crappy little houses that you make early on when you're playing Minecraft. And beneath this I had a little place here where I did some farming. So down here I've just got some reeds, and I've got some, what do I have here, some wheat, and I've got some pumpkins growing here. And what I want to do is, I've already pretty much got this hole already started, and I want to extend this down to quite a fair way down. I'm not sure how far down I'll go yet. I don't think I'll go all the way down to bedrock, but I want to create a large cactus farm in here. And it's using a design that I have really been using for cactuses, or farming cactuses, for a very long time. And if you've seen some of my earlier videos, you would see the kind of farm that I'm going to be going for. But pretty much what it is, it's a little star-shaped cactus pattern, and you build it vertically, and basically the cactus pop off and they collect down in the bottom collection point. So that's what I'm going to go for. I think this is kind of the kind of size that I need for it. I might have to do some measurements and figure that out, but what I really need to do is extend this down a fair way, and I thought, well, rather than mine all this out, what I could do is use some TNT. I'll certainly have to clean it up a bit using picks and whatnot, but that's okay. But at least the bulk of it I should be able to clear out using TNT. But for me to do that, I need to get rid of this water, because what I suspect will happen, in fact I should be doing this, what I suspect will happen is when I use TNT in here, this water is going to run down all over the place, and it's going to weaken the strength of using TNT. So I need to get rid of all this water. Pretty sure this is the only water that I have in this section. And once I've done that, I'll dig down some pilot holes, put down some TNT, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a relatively controlled explosion down, clearing out a hole in this ground. So that's the theory. Whether or not it turns out like that is secondary, but we'll start with that. So I'm going to clear this out, and then we'll get going on the TNT. Okay, so I've dug my first pilot hole down and put down TNT all the way down to block level 20. I think we'll have that as a starting point. And I've got a TNT block every 3 blocks with dirt in between. So hopefully that's enough to have this TNT go off in a chain reaction downwards. And I'm just going to do one first to see if it works before I do all the others. And hopefully this makes this easier to clear out. I don't really want to have a lot of holes all over the place to patch up. That will be just very time consuming. But hopefully this clears out a lot of the dirt. So let's see what happens. It's going. Can't see much down there, but it looks like it's stopped, I think. It's hard to tell. I don't have ender pearls or anything, so... But it did clear out a decent hole, though, and looks like the principle may work. So what I think I'll do is I'll do this... So that was pretty nice. So that only really cleared out one stone block on each side of the TNT block. So that means I'll have to have one here, one here. Wow, I'm going to need a lot of TNT. That's okay. I do have... No, I'm not sure if I want to go too much further this way. So what I might do is I'll dig down these 3. Do I need... Okay, definitely need more dirt. No, this should be enough. So this is how I did the first one. And this is going to tell me if there's a hole beneath me, but what do they say in Minecraft? Never dig down beneath you. Let's just say we live dangerously. Okay, so let's get some light on here for you guys. So what I'm going to do is go all the way down to block level 20. Hopefully we don't come into lava or anything like that. I didn't hear any lava when I went down my first pilot hole there. So hopefully we're okay. So there we go, now we're at block 20. What we're going to do is place a TNT block 3 dirt, and another TNT block. And basically we're going to repeat this. Okay, so let's go for round 2. Whoa! Definitely think it's stopped. But we definitely need more TNT. Ah, there's something satisfying about creating a stack of TNT. Mr. Zombie, you're about to have a very bad day. Uh-oh. Well, that kind of backfired. So, what to do from here? I figured while we're down here, we might as well keep the show going. Step back a bit this time. Uh-oh. Can't see too well. I'm sure there's mobs all over down here somewhere. What are we going to do? Let's just jump down. This can probably only end badly, but that's alright. Let's see what's left down here. There's a decent hole down there. Kind of looks like a TNT block just there, so let's explode that. Don't know, there's some kind of mob down there. He's probably going to have a bad day. Let's get rid of this one. Kind of Swiss cheese action going on here, but that's alright. Where else do we have TNT? There's got to be more around here we can explode. Let's jump over here. So we've got this one. Any more down here? Can't really tell. What we could do is run for the hills. Oh, that was a letdown. Okay, there's one in here. Let's see what this one does. Not quite as automatic as I'd hoped. Fun nonetheless, though. So what I'm going to do is jump around, see if there's any other TNT left in here, explode it, and then we'll see what's left to mine out manually. So that's what it looks like. It's not too bad actually. I think it looks worse than what it really is. There's quite a lot of blocks that were cleared out. And I do have a beacon relatively nearby, so I think if I switch that over to haste, and I spend a little bit of time in here with a efficiency 5 pick, I think I should be able to take out a lot of these loose stone blocks around here quite easily. I hope anyway, but we'll see. I'm not going to do that now though. How about we work on something else? Okay, so what I wanted to work on was this little house here is starting to annoy me. And the reason why it's annoying me is it's got a decent view of the harbour here. So let's just go through and I'll show you guys what I mean. So it's just this nice little, well, it's a little boxy little house. So I think it served its purpose, and I think the residents around here are complaining about this neighbour. He's just not a very good neighbour, so I think we're going to sell the place, renovate it, and get someone in there that deserves this view. I think this is a nice view from here. So what I want to do is start to build using some of the new building blocks we have in the game. I haven't really built houses or anything substantial with the new wood blocks, and I want to start to use the acacia wood. I really like this wood block, so I think I'm going to tear this down and put in a modern version of a house, or something with at least just different building blocks. So this house is just, yeah, I think it's done, it's served its purpose, and I think it's good to revisit your previous builds and change them as blocks change and the game gets updated. I think it keeps things fresh and dynamic in your world. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tear this down, and then I'll put down the building outline. Hopefully we can get that done in this episode, and then we'll go check out Joe. I haven't forgotten about him. I am interested to see what trades he's got, and yeah. So as I mentioned, I'm going to make this house out of acacia blocks. This is the wood block. I really like this wood block, and I think I'm going to go for something with a bit more of a modern feel to it. So I'm going to have to change up this pathway here once the house is done, but I think we can just start on the outside, or the basic outline of the house first. This is how I pretty much go about starting to build a house. So what we could do is perhaps have a 2-wide door here entering into the house. I'm going to have some windows on this side, so this could go up. Let's just outline this. Yeah, let's just do this outline first, shall we? Just so we can get a bit of a feel for what the overall look is going to be like. So that'll be the entrance. Yep, I think that might work. Probably have some kind of window along here. Maybe like a 2-block high window, or something like that. So that could be that side of the house. So that gives me a bit of room around this tree. And for this side, I'm thinking of having, what we could do is have something like this, perhaps. Perhaps something like that. So I'm going to have a window there. I might extend this down further, but for now, let's just do this. What does that look like? So I'm going to make this a 2-story house, so it gets the view of the harbour. And yeah, I think that will look okay. Let's just see how wide I want to have it. Let's just see what this looks like. Might have to move that tree. Don't know if that's going to be wide enough. Might have to extend it out a little bit. Perhaps something like that, maybe. Let's see what that looks like. Might be wide enough. And what I'm thinking of having is for this window here, in fact, let's extend this all the way down to the ground here. Has to look like it's got decent support. Okay, so I think something like that. And yeah, what I'm thinking of doing for this window is having these go up reasonably high. Up here somewhere. So look at that, you get a decent view from up here. So this will be the top of the 2nd story, around there anyway. Something like this. Might jig the height level later. So let's see what that height looks like. Yeah, I don't mind that actually. Something like that. And what I could do is extend up this one, these walls here. The same height. I'm probably going to put some kind of window in here as well. Yeah, I think that will work. Now let's extend these up as well. I really don't have a plan when I build these kind of houses. I just start building and I just see what works and what doesn't. So you never know. This might look pretty bad once it's done, but that's okay. Pretty easy to tear it down and build it again. So I think something like this will be alright. But yeah, as you build up the walls, you can start to think, is the inside too small? So let's just do something like this for now. Of course, it had to go that way. Let's see if this feels like it's big enough on the inside. I think it could work. And what I could do, because it goes in just one block on the side here, to get up to the second story, I might put, I might put the staircase on this wall here. That may look okay. Anyway, I just wanted to get started on the outline. I'll have a bit of a think about it. And yeah, I want to use some of the stained glass as well in this building. I haven't really used that at all on this map yet. Still got the old original glass panes, and yeah, I think having a bit more of a stylish house here will look good. Might bring up the housing value on this island, and hopefully it gives justice to this view that you get on this other side here, because I think this view is underrated. And you should be able to see you can see the lighthouse going off at this time of night. Yeah, I think this is a nice little view. So anyway, let's go check on Jeff, and hopefully he's got a decent trade for us. Well, I found Joe. I'm pretty sure I called you Jeff before, so sorry about that. Be gentle with me. And I have no idea what this guy is doing. He's going a little crazy. It is night time, and he's outside, so I'm sort of wondering, I might have got a dud with Joe, but let's see. What trade do you have? String. And that's pretty cool, how you see that the name now, you don't see the generic name that you have. Ooh, I get coal as well. That's a pretty bad trade. So I get some fishing trades, I get some coal trades. I've got a fair bit of coal, so I might be able to take advantage of that. Sure, I've got plenty of string. So what I might do is just grab a bit of string and let's see what the next trade is. I'm back, Joe. Be nice to me. I hope you are. Let's see what you've got. Let's trade a little bit. Got the sparkles, which is a good sign. And we've got a zombie here watching us, but that's okay. It's an iron golem protecting us. Let's see what you unlocked. Lure 1. Okay, that is a terrible trade, Joe. A completely terrible trade. Yeah, do I have any coal? I've got some coal here. I've got some... Let's try this one. Go on, Joe. You've got to be nice to me. Sorry I called you Jeff. Let's see what you've got for me. I don't think you've unlocked anything. Damn it. Anyway, looks like he's got some new trades, so I'm going to have to play around with that and see if Joe produces anything spectacular. So far, you've been a bit of a dud, Joe. Got to be honest with you. So, got high hopes for you next game. Next time we're on. So, till next time, guys, stay cool. And as this zombie dies, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, cheers.